Boosie Badass was out here saying that Diddy never did anything wrong. Cassie Ventura, Jane Doe, and all the other women were gold diggers, and they came, and as such, Diddy never committed a crime. However, it seems as though Boosie had no idea that his day was coming, and his day is definitely coming, so much so that Charleston White is even celebrating the latest unfolding of what is about to potentially happen to Boosie. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because Boosie Badass might be going back to jail, and he might be going back and spending a pretty long time. Now, what had happened was Boosie got, stopped. A car that he was in back in 2023 got stopped. They found firearms in the vehicle, and he was basically charged. So that's what's happening now. However, initially the charges were dismissed, but the federal prosecutors, they refiled the case. Now, after the case was refiled, there was a plea deal, and he basically said on Twitter, he posted that he was tired of fighting this case, and whatever the outcome is, he's just going to accept it. But days after, he was on a podcast where he basically admitted to signing a plea deal. Now, we don't know what the plea deal entails. However, a hearing is scheduled for his case on August 26th of this year, of course, 2025. Now, why would Charleston White be celebrating Boosie going back to jail and saying that he's going to have a good time, knowing that Boosie's going back to jail? Well, what had happened was Charleston White, he's a former gang member, as per several reports, and he has been always speaking out against Boosie, right? And he's basically talking about Boosie's toxic influence on the black community. He speaks about Boosie's music being trashy and all that jazz. So Boosie and Charleston White, they've been going back and forth at it for quite some time. And as such, a few days ago, when it was reported that Boosie might be going back to jail, Charleston White is saying he honestly cannot wait to see Boosie going back to jail and spending his time behind bars. Let's take a look at the clip of Charleston White basically celebrating Boosie's downfall, and then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
We going to jail! Oh, God is good. Oh, God is good. I keep telling y'all, street niggas ain't got no God. God do not look out for street niggas. Boosie really thought he wasn't going to jail for that pistol. I knew he was going. I just was waiting. I couldn't wait to celebrate. Say, boy, I can't wait till Boosie go to jail. Say, boy, I'm gonna go live all day long when Boosie go to jail, and it's y'all request. I'm rubbing it in Tootie raw face. Tootie, I told your ugly ass to leave me alone. I left your dad alone, but you keep been fucking with it. I knew he was going to jail. So I just sat back. I'm finna make y'all ass cry when Boosie go to jail. I'm gonna celebrate like a motherfucker. Boosie going to jail. All that newborn baby. Boosie won't get to see that newborn baby till that baby be walking and talking. Boosie going to jail. I knew they were gonna get him. Well, I was mad. I thought, I'm not bullshitting. I was mad the motherfucker. Boosie going to jail, y'all. Boosie going to jail. Boosie going to jail, and he ain't gonna tell. So he gotta go to jail. He won't tell. I'm so happy Boosie Boo going to jail, and I can nanny boo boo. This should be more content. I'm finna have content forever, long as Boosie in jail. I'm gonna make fun of his mama. I'm gonna make fun of his new girlfriend that just had the baby. They gonna have to go breastfeed the baby in the visitation room. They gonna have to pump the milk. Say, Boosie, I got perfect attendance as a father. You done been to jail on Tootie, the Ivy little girl, whoever ever know you done went to jail on all your kids. You gotta be dumb and stupid. You should have snitched, Boosie. I love my kids so much, Boosie. I would have said that's his gun. That ain't mine. That's his gun. Boosie going to jail and he ain't gonna tell. So he gotta go to jail. He won't tell. I'm so happy Boosie Boo going to jail and I can nanny boo boo. This should be more content. I'm finna have content forever long as Boosie in jail. I'm gonna make fun of his mama. I'm gonna make fun of his new girlfriend that just had the baby. They gonna have to go breastfeed the baby in the visitation room. They gonna have to pump the milk. Say Boosie, I got perfect attendance as a father. You done been to jail on Tootie, the Ivy little girl, whoever ever know you done went to jail on all your kids. You gotta be dumb and stupid. You should have snitched, Boosie. I love my kids so much, Boosie. I would have said that's his gun. That ain't mine. That's his gun.
Okay, you guys, there you have it. Charleston White basically letting the world know that Boosie is going to jail because he's refusing to tell whose gun it is. And Charleston White is saying, if I were you, Boosie, I would have snitched because if you love your kids, you would want to be free for them. And as such, Boosie should tell, but anywho, he's saying if Boosie's not gonna tell, he's definitely gonna celebrate every moment of Boosie's downfall. And I mean, Charleston White and Boosie, they've always been going back and forth at it. I haven't seen a response from Boosie as yet, but you bet your ass, if he does respond, we're gonna come back and talk about it. But let me know what's your take on Charleston White celebrating Boosie going back to jail and saying Boosie is just a dumb fool because if he was smart, he would snitch and, have his freedom to spend time with his kids. So I want to hear from you guys. What's your take while you're at it? Do all you need to do on this video, honey, to support your girl. Peace